welcome back to 10th to the Top with myself, Dynamic Rich 84. This is Season 2, Episode 4. So before we get into our games, we've got two games today. So the last time you were here, it was the Millwall and the FA Cup game against West Ham. So we drew against Millwall and we beat West Ham 2-1. We did go on a nice little run. 4-2 win over Leeds, 2-0 over Palace, lost to Chelsea 1-0, and we just beat Newcastle 3-1. I think that's the same as last time, where we just beat them before coming back in. So today we're going to have Villa and Peterborough in the FA Cup. As you can see at the top of the screen, we are currently sitting in 8th. So we are pulling away very nicely from the bottom of the pack. And so close to getting into the Europa League spots. Right. I think with the... let me just check. So Millwall, West Ham. I don't think there's any more purchase. Oh, we did buy one new player. And we bought Kirkez as a left back. Hungarian from AZ Alkmaar. He is possibly going to be my first choice once Lilo goes back to Manchester United. That's all I'm thinking of. So I spent the money on him. Neves is injured. Didn't see that one. Right. I think they were saying that Collins needs a rest. I'll keep playing him because he's worth it. So for this game against Aston Villa, we've got Livakovic in goal, Semedo, Ostigard, Collins and Kirkez. We've got Thuram and New Boy Neto. We've got Pedro Neto on the right, Mateus Nunes and Hudson-Odoi on the left, with Fabio Silva up front. Here we go. So we are currently away. Villa, quite a good team. They're playing very defensive by the looks of it. And we're deciding to go for it. Hudson-Odoi has had a good start to the to life at Wolves. A few assists. I think he's got his first goal now. But the play he helps down the left is more help for the attackers than what Guedes is. So we might have to look at changing that somehow. Because Guedes can play as a striker, so he's got more. He'll probably try and shoot more than he is going to cross it in, whereas Hudson-Odoi is trying to get that cross in every time. So Ostigard, Neto. Oh. Coutinho, come on, clear the ball. So we've got Pedro Neto and Martin Neto. Don't know if they're related. Haven't really looked. Hudson-Odoi, look at that ball in. Fabio Silva, there we go. Another assist. Don't you dare wipe that one off. Oh, the goal stands. Lovely header. 1-0. So Villa are going to try and get back into it. Douglas Luiz, no, lovely. That Kirkez could be a nice addition at left back once he gets used to it. A good block by Collins there. Neto, it's Pedro. Oscar Hudson-Odoi, Kirkez. So it's not one. I don't want to get rid of Guedes. He's going to fit into the squad. But if someone comes in with a big money for him, I might look at it, because Hudson-Odoi has done really well since coming in. because he is a proper winger. Bearing in mind with this series, it's only going to be for the rest of this season and then next season, just to get them as high as I can up the table. I might do like a bonus one, just try and narrow it all down into one long episode or longer episode, just see how it is mid-season and that. So with Wolves winning at the moment, we jump up into 5th. It's unheard of. Really thought I might try and win something as well in this little bit of time. No, Villa are still going for it. Oh no, I've gone straight into VAR. I think even hit the net before they did that. Why is that then? It's a bit weird. Semedo to Pedro. To Martin. To Ram. Oh, come on. Semedo down that right hand side, Neto. Semedo. Good ball in, Fabio Silva has got his head on it. Right, it's half time, 1-1. So when we play Peterborough, I'll probably keep Livakovic in goal. I will play almost like a second string against Peterborough. Coutinho's now got it on the left. Oh, a very deep cross. Adama Traore. Good, I'm glad you missed that. Right, so Neto's going to come off for Albert Sambi Lokonga. Nunes for Guedes. I know he doesn't play there, but he can. Fabio Silva's through on goal. Oh, come on. That was awful. Just encourage him a little bit. Might play the German youngster up front against Peterborough. Oh no, did he go on loan? Or did he refuse him? I'll have to check. Semedo, Ostergaard, Guedes, Thuram. Oh, lovely, lovely catch. Right, Fabio Silva for Vitina. Hudson Odoi for Sugar. Don't know what we're going to do. I think I'll leave Hudson on. Oh, come on, Livakovic, catch it out there. Big kick. Fatina's up top. It's a long highlight. Neto, Semedo. Cross it in. Oh, it's corner. Let's bring Lilo on instead of Kirkaz. Just for literally the last 20 minutes. And encourage them. I mean, we still jump up to 7th with the draw. We're still there or thereabouts, and I think that's where we need to be. Oh, come on, that was a brilliant ball. Couldn't do anything about that one. Nakamba, Douglas Luiz, Tanganga. Guides with a free kick, could say by Martinez. They might not like it. They might not like it. Getting them to demand more, but we shouldn't be losing this. The Conga has lost out. So we'll just stay 8th. If we lose, we just stay 8th. It's happening. Come on. Put a foot in. Tanganga. Nakamba. No. It's not happening. It's not happening. Well, it looks like that's it now. Oh, unless Sambi Lacan can get a ball in or shoot himself. That was awful. He was probably better off not doing that. Right, so that was not a good game. Right, so we are going to jump over to what would be the FA Cup game. Okay, so we won't be a second. Right, and we're back for the FA Cup game against Peterborough, who I believe are 21st in the Championship. And then we've got the FA Cup draw straight after this game. Well, give it a day or two. So Man City only... See, Haaland, why is Haaland still playing? I mean, yeah, I mean, quality player. Already favoured personnel after a season. Right, so we're going to change the whole team. So Amaro and Ronnie Edwards against his former club. Pinheiro, Lilo. We're not going to play for Tina. We're actually going to play that guy. Let's play him. Chiquino. Who else we got? Sambi Lukonga and Sabalos. Not much else I can really do here because of injuries. Right, so we're going to keep with Livakovic in goal. So Livakovic, Pinheiro, Edwards, Amaro and Lilo, Sambi Lukonga, Sabalos, Chiquino, Mateus Nunes, Rukavina and Pejcinovic. I can't even pronounce that one. What's his actual name? Desnan. There we go. So Fatina was going to start, but I thought, no, let's play the youngster. So here we go. At home against Peterborough in the FA Cup 4th round. We are favourites, understandably. Quite happy that Edwards is against his former club. And I've got him to play it as well, which is good. Peterborough are on the attack here. Lilo, Livakovic, Maro, Lilo. So Lilo will go back to Manchester United next season. But I've already now got the left back to replace him. Now I need another right back because I think Pinheiro's not that good. He's not as good as a backup. I mean, I went down the Portuguese route, but they don't want that now. Nunes. Oh, close. Very close. Edwards. Nice long ball to Desnen. Chiquino. Could have done better with that. Could have done better with that. It's nice to give a couple of the youngsters a run out, especially Rukavina, who's joined in January. I've got Pereira on the bench, who I was going to start, but I'll give the youngster a go. New guy. Nunes. Just realised the only person I kept in was Nunes. Oh, what a ball. Ward. Lovely block by Edwards. It's not. What on earth was that? It's not a full stadium by any counts. Peterborough piled in their part of the stadium. Norburn, Thompson, Ward. Lovely ball over top. Edwards was there to collect it. Rukavina's doing pretty well, keeping the hold of the ball there. Nunes, oh, good save by Johansson. Chiquino, Lilo, Nunes, come on, could have done better than that. Right, Taylor, Dabo, oh no Taylor, oh good block, oh just missed. Chiquino with the down, come on, Pinheiro, Sambula Conga. Oh, and there we have it. Desnan Pejsinovic. I think that's his second goal of the season. Good finish. It's a good finish. Why is it tight offside? Oh, was he offside? Oh, okay. It came onside. That was good. Right, so 1-0. Not after the. He's a good little Striker, he's a good third choice striker, I think. But then if he develops quite well, he's scoring goals. I know it's only against Peterborough. So Tomlinson with a throw to Clark Harris. That was a good throw. Poku, Ward at the back post. Livakovic with a kick. It's finally out. So Rukavina's got a yellow card. He's going to quickly come off for Pereira. Sabelos for... Do I bring the Turam on? No, I'll keep Sabelos on actually. Oh, lovely. That was lucky. Darboe, Norburn, Knight, Thompson, Knight again, Kent, Clark Harris. Oh, come on. I think I'm going to bring on Bettina. Where can he play? He's a pressing forward, and he is naturally an advanced. Let's try something. Let's go two up top, just for the last 20 minutes. See how this goes. I mean, Peterborough have had more shots than us as well. That's very hard to believe. Livakovic collects it. He's now got the options of two up top. Pinheiro, Edwards, Sambi Lakonga, Edwards, Pinheiro, he's through on goal. We've got a good block. Who was that, Amaro or Edwards? Right, let's encourage. We're winning 1-0. We need to encourage. We need to get another goal to stay safe. Bring Turam on. Livakovic, Edwards. Nice ball out to Lilo. Lilo to Henrik Pereira. Cross the ball in. Oh, he goes for the shot. Oh. Oh, Turam got fouled there. Edwards with the free kick. And that's it. So we only just beat Peterborough 1-0. And what we've got to do is, I think Monday is the FA Cup game. Oh, who's he on loan to? Forest. He's now 3 appearances away from 25 needed to trigger his loan from Wolves being permanent at 11 million. Nice. think that's the same with Connor Cody actually. I've got to try and finish in the top half of the table, which we will. We're only really doing this for the FA Cup. Here we go, 5th round draw. 17 teams will go into the hat for the 8 matches to be drawn. Is that right? Here we go. I'd like to play Burnley or Norwich. Or Stoke. Chelsea have been drawn against, let's just go next team, Manchester City. Stoke will be playing Arsenal. Liverpool at home to Southampton. Birmingham at home to Fulham. Wolves at home. Right, we'll let this one play out. So maybe a Hull City would be a nice one. Like I say, or Norwich, Burnley, Blackburn maybe. Aston Villa, okay. We have recently just beat them. Let's just advance to the end. So here's the draw. So where we Wolves and Villa, you had Burnley, Norwich versus Blackburn, Hull versus Everton, Brighton versus Manchester United. When is that one being played? 2nd of March. A bit of a run at the moment. Was it 2nd of March? Move to the 23rd. Okay, now it's been added in. Oh no, it hasn't. I've got to play Tottenham twice there. Okay. So yeah, we'll probably come back. I'll try and, if I can clip the last bit of the FA Cup game, see how we go. I was planning on hopefully getting down the bottom end here. Norwich, Southampton, maybe all 3. We'll see how the season goes beforehand. If there's an FA Cup one, I might do just a separate FA Cup episode, and we'll go from there. Right. Thank you all very much for coming in, and I will see you next time. Cheers. Goodbye.